Hey guys, it's LEGO Boys E3. Today is my 18th Q&A. So today is the 18th video in my Q&A series where I go through all the comments that you left on my last Q&A video and answer all your questions. So if you want to have your questions featured next time, leave those in the comments of this video down below. Can you start the video with the lights off? Yes, I can. What was the hardest video to make? The hardest video by far that I have ever made in terms of effort and time spent editing is definitely my US Nationals 2017 video, just like the whole video of the whole competition. So go watch that if you haven't already. It's also one of my favorite videos that I have ever made. And also kind of related to that, how many people ask you for signatures at competitions? That's something that happens a lot, just people asking me to sign cubes and mats and things like that. I'd say at US Nationals probably like 40, 50 people in total have asked me to get signatures. What do you think of the new collaboration between GAN and Rubik's? Well, depending on when this video comes out, you might have already seen a video of me unboxing a new cube. That is the new 3x3 speed cube with Rubik's brand, but it was designed by GAN. But yeah, I think it's cool if Rubik's wants to make actual speed cubes for once, unlike what they've made in the past, and bring speed cubing to like the whole market and non-cubers, things like that. That's pretty cool. What's your favorite and least favorite school subject? I'd probably say my favorite's math, least favorite is English. Have you ever thought about organizing a competition? Yeah, I have thought about it before. It would be a lot of work. I don't really have the time to do it right now. Maybe in a few summers when I actually have time to do stuff, but right now, no. In the future, yeah, I probably would want to do that. It'd be fun. Also, if you did make your own competition, what events would be in it? I'd probably do like 2x2, 3x3, 4x4, just kind of the standard ones, maybe like 2 or 3 rounds of 3x3. Probably have 2 rounds of Pyraminx and Scube, 2 rounds of both of those. Maybe something like blind, and maybe like some other events like maybe one-handed or Megaminx, maybe like square one, just like as much as you can fit in a day. How many 3x3s can you solve blindfolded? I'm assuming you're just talking about multi-blind. According to my recent multi-blind video, 1, but I could probably do up to like 2, 3, maybe 4 in the future pretty soon. Did you find learning full OLL and PL difficult? Well, not really difficult, like if you know what you're doing, instead of just like looking at an algorithm sheet. If you actually know how to memorize algorithms and you're actually like good at using different methods to memorize things, it's not really that hard, it just takes a lot of effort. So yeah, I don't think it was really that hard. I just like spent quite a long time on it. I mean, 4 days for OLL and like a few months for PLL. But yeah, it's not that hard as long as you know what you're doing. If Ghost Cube were an event in the WCA, would you join the event? Well, first off, Ghost Cube will never become a WCA event just because of logistical reasons, but that would be pretty crazy. You pretty much just have to memorize the entire cube, memorize what the shape of all the pieces are. Yeah, I definitely would compete. I would compete in pretty much any event that possibly became a thing. And kind of going along with that, do you ever plan to compete in every single WCA event? Yeah, I hope I can compete in every single WCA event. It's just pretty cool. If there's an event out there, I will want to be able to compete in it and get a result in it. Like big blind cubes would be pretty hard, and feet. I would like to do them though, that'd be fun. So in my last Q&A video, someone was trying to talk to me about someone named Felix with an X who had a bunch of world records or something. Like, I don't know who that is. A bunch of people are trying to tell me that he has a bunch of world records. I know of a guy named Felix with a KS, like this person's talking about, who has a bunch of world records, but I don't know about the X. What time of day do you post your videos? Typically 6 a.m. Mountain Time. How much time a day do you spend cubing? That's actually a pretty interesting question. If you're talking about like speed cubing, on the average day I probably don't do any speed cubing. When a competition's coming up, I probably do like an hour or so of practice a day. If you're talking about just cubing in general, like making videos and things like that, probably during the summer a few hours a day, like maybe 3 or 4 hours. During school, probably like a couple hours. I thought you would switch to ZZ. Why did you spend time learning full OLL instead of progressing in ZZ? Honestly, it's just because learning full OLL for me at the time was easier than like actually learning how to do good block building. It kind of just gave me a more immediate improvement in my 3x3 solves because I was already faster doing two-handed solves using CPOP. I still will use it for one-handed though. But yeah, basically just because I'm lazy. Will you make a blindfolded tutorial? No, not anytime soon at least. Blindfolded is just so hard to explain. Like, just the concept is just so hard. You kind of just have to go off and learn it on your own. I mean, yeah, you can have video tutorials, but it's very hard to just make someone understand it all of a sudden. And just making a high quality video like that would just take forever. Do you have a ready cube? Yeah, I have this one right here, which the Cubicle sent me, and I have this one over here, which... Wait a minute, no, you're not supposed to see that. Do you believe in such a thing as a beginner speed cube? That's a really interesting question because when I was a beginner, I definitely did use worse speed cubes on purpose instead of using the better, faster ones. Unless your cube is insanely fast and uncontrollable, I'd say it's probably fine to use like an advanced speed cube like a Valk when you're a beginner. But if your cube is super uncontrollably fast for you and you're just locking up a bunch of it, then it's probably not a good thing to have such a good speed cube. Who do you think will get the next 3x3 world record single and what time do you think it'll be? Well, a lot of people just say that like anyone could get a 3x3 single world record, but honestly the person who has the best chance of it is just Felix because he's way faster than everyone else. Like he has something like over 50 sub 6 solves in competition, whereas the closest next person to him probably has like less than 10 of those solves, so he definitely has the best chance. I'm just gonna say that it's gonna be like 4.62. How tall are you? I'm currently a little over 5'11". Is it bad that I buy my cubes on Amazon? Well, I've definitely bought cubes from Amazon too. It's nice that they have fast shipping and everything. But honestly, it's probably better to just buy it from an actual cubing store. That way you know exactly who you're buying it from and they have good customer support no matter what and everything like that. Also, how many times have you bought cubes from thecubicle.us? I just went and checked my order history, and 16 times. This person wants to know if you can bring a magnetic cube on a plane, like through TSA and security and all that. And yes, you definitely can. It's definitely going to be fine. I've brought this cube through many times. I brought magnetic 2x2, 3x3, 4x4, 5x5, Pyraminx, and Scube to nationals, also square one. So yeah, you'll be fine. Do you plan on getting the 13x13, 15x15, 17x17, and 19x19? I'll probably get the biggest one of those, like maybe the 19x19, but all of them? That'd be like $1,000 or $2,000. Like, if you're planning to buy them from me, then sure, I'll take them, but I'm not gonna buy them all. Who is your favorite cuber that is a YouTuber? Well, I actually watch quite a few cubing channels. If you actually go to my channel and look down at the sidebar, and underneath some of my videos, I have a bunch of the different channels that I watch. I'm not gonna really rank them, but I like a lot of those that are on my channel. Here's an interesting one. If the V-Cube patent expired, do you think companies would start making better cubes? Well, honestly, I think most of the companies that make cubes, like all the companies in China, don't really care about American patents. So no, I don't think it would do anything. I'm pretty sure those companies are already using pretty much anything they can get from V-Cube's design. And I actually went and checked, and they actually do have a patent in China. So I guess they still don't care about Chinese patents either. So, but that is just about it for all the comments this time. If you want to have your question featured in the next Q&A video, then leave it in the comments of this video down below. Only this video. That's the only thing I'm going to look at. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!